Hey, what's up, fellow traders? This is Christian. I'm just coming in with a quick video on a play that I'm about to do. I'm actually going to short Ethereum right now. I've got two shorts on two different accounts that I've placed because I'm pretty certain of this. Now, obviously, should this change or go in a different direction, I'm going to set my stop losses, but I'm pretty confident for a couple of reasons. So I'll show you guys on a macro and on a micro level just a quick visual as to why I believe that this is all going to be happening. So looking at this chart, this is Ethereum on the 2-hour. If you look at the last three highs or at the top here, we had this huge drop down, obviously just a huge push down by whales. We tried to come up again, we had another push, and we retested. So we can say that we do have some pretty strong support right here. So two times we kind of bounced off of that, so that's great. But again here, look at the resistance here. 3 times we bounced off of this. Another 3 or 4 times here. Twice here. So when I look at that, I'm looking for us to bounce off of this again, or even just right here, dump. I look at that, I think that 3 times it's tested it. The market looks short. If I look at Bitcoin chart, it looks the same in regards to it doing a dump within the next 8 hours or so. So I'm pretty confident that this thing's going down, but let's go ahead and look at it a little bit closer in. And let's go look at this thing maybe on the 15-minute. When I look here, I see a perfect head and shoulders. Go up here, retrace all the way to the top. Here's the head right here, obviously. And then here is the second shoulder. So shoulder, shoulder, head. This right here is where we want to break the neckline here. So I can easily see us dumping right here for 2 reasons. One, it's a perfect head and shoulder play. I mean, that's a typical pattern that you see all the time in crypto and in any trade. And then on top of that, this looks like a wedge. I mean, just looking at this thing, it's a total wedge. And it's gonna, so there's 2 reasons why it should drop. Even the support level here, we have a support level. This is the last bounce up. Here's the next place where I'm expecting it to bounce. So I've placed my shorts here. I'm fairly confident. If we get past this level of support, which is the last high on the head, then I'm going to go ahead and close it out. I'll probably lose like $200 in each account. Not a big deal. But if this thing plays out the way we're looking, not only are we going to go in here and test the head and shoulders, but I do believe that because we've bounced off of the resistance here, here, and here, we're going to go ahead and test back down here again. This, which is a very strong buying area for buyers. So if that does play out, this is kind of what it would look like. We would drop right here, which is a nice chance to make money. We would break this neckline. Do not enter here. Come back and retest. Again, because of a couple of reasons, I just feel like we're really, the reasons I pointed out, we're really strong on the downside. So we would retest this now resistance line because we broke it. And if that's the case, now we're going back down right there. And this is probably where I'll I'll close the trade and take full profit. I'm not even going to go all the way down here. Now, should we break this level right here again? Now we're going all the way back down to here, which would be super sexy because I could get back in with my profits and buy more crypto. But I hope that makes sense. These markets, they move in patterns. Look here, head, little shoulder. They always kind of do the same thing. So this is what we're looking at here. I'm expecting a dump. They basically are going to psych you out, make you think that it's going to go up. But unless we break past this resistance line strongly, I see a dump. That's just kind of what I'm going with. If you really want to look at it on the long term, I haven't charted this out, but we could look at it real quick. Just looking at the trajectory of where ETH was coming. No. Let's go make this a little bit bigger. Look at this, guys. After ETH broke out, we had 1 top, 2 taps here, 3 taps here, 4 here, 5 here. So this is actually where ETH should be. We just had a huge ass run up. This is normal. It's got to correct, just like Bitcoin. It's got to correct. We ran up higher than ever just too quickly. So it's normal for things to correct. Nothing should always go up. This is just a really good chance to buy cheaper than the rest of the market and ride it up on the next high up, which we will be going. We'll be going past the current all-time high of like 50, 60K Bitcoin. If you look at the stock to flow chart model, I don't have it up right now, and I'm not going to do a video on that. I've posted it on my Facebook account, and I believe on the last YouTube video I did, but looking at that, you can tell that this bull run is not over. This is just institutional players and market makers driving the price down to buy it cheaper and taking their profits and leaving the retail buyers basically paying that bill. But if you look at here, look at this trend line right here. After we broke up from down here, we got past it and broke up. We've touched so many times on this trend line. It's obvious we had to come back down, and I think we're going to touch it once more and play around here before we take off again. But this is actually a pretty good area, so I could easily see us again. If we break down that third resistance, it's 1, 2, 3 resistance, then we head out that way or play around before we go up. That's the play I'm making. That's the long-term play, but the short-term play is right here. I am shorting the crud. Whoops. Well, things aren't working out well for me with this tool right now. But I am shorting this thing hard. Once it hits here, I'm going to take that drop. Unless, obviously, we break past it. So, anyways, hope you guys get something out of that. Thanks very much for listening, and have a good one. Join our Telegram group if you want to be up to date on different trades that we're doing. We have lots of traders in there that post and share, as well as subscribe to this channel, find us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.